Yo, if you will lie to yourself, there is 100% chance you will lie to me. When we look in that mirror, we actually trying to reflect what we think we are of ourselves. You know, to speak, like that's our confidence got to be high. When I'm putting out, I know that's what I am, you know? And when it get to a deeper level of it, you don't even realize if that's you just being rebellious or you actually following what you actually really do believe, like this is how I should look. And as kids growing up, we all trying to find our identity. We all trying to connect with our environment and the people around us. You know, what are we? Creative players. What are we? But what are we trying to become? Am I doing me? Am I doing them? Why does me doing me still feel like I'm still trying to make them happy? You got to ask yourself these type of questions. It's that simple. You got to love what you see in the mirror, man. At the end of the day, whether it's an insecurity or not, you'll never admit it to yourself, but in reality it is. When we look in that mirror, the mirror is a liar. The mirror is actually who we are trying to be, whether we like it or not. Because there's a thin line, a slippery slope when it comes to knowing yourself and pleasing others. Because when they start applauding you know what I mean, you're encouraged in that identity. We all go through this. We be lost when we kids, growing up, trying to fit in with everybody. Don't know why. We really don't need to. Stand out. That's why I say you got a fear of missing out, then you get it and realize, you know what? I want to stand out. I don't even want to be like y'all. Like, yeah, it's FOMO. I think it's scientific. It's a tactic. Yeah, people most absolutely can get like manipulated into trying to fit in, and in doing so feeling like they are finding self-identity, but really it's based on other people's judgment of their character. Like, it's a scary situation when that's like majority of what teens go through during that phase, going to school with other people and all that. Like, what if the whole school, what if that whole experience just gives us the anxiety, gives us, you know, because that's not how the people before us was taught. They wasn't taught to go everybody mixed from your place, your place, your place, your place, your belief, your belief, your belief. And we get here together and try to learn and then learn about each other and all that. Like, honestly, who thought that was a good idea? Why would we do that when people are doing so fine by themselves, separated? We go in and thinking we always got to mix some shit up all the time and say everybody get along. That's a recipe for disaster. It don't take all the elements or all the elements to do you know what I mean? Certain elements make different shit. Oxygen, water, fire. This is you know what I mean? Carbon, like, et cetera, et cetera. Hydrogen. Come on. No. I don't agree with that. I feel like to get different shit, you need different recipes. Now, if you putting everybody in a pot saying just work together, nah, that ain't gonna do it. But I guarantee you, if you put them black kids with them Chinese kids, I bet you them black kids probably will get a little more just rubbing off at each other. And in turn, them Chinese people gonna learn some different, they might get better at sport. I don't know. I'm just saying, if you put a certain two type of people together, you might come out with a different result. And it won't necessarily be, you know, just like they say, what is it? A pot, something. It's like a pot or something, a boiling pot or something. Like, yeah, that analogy shouldn't even be, you know, be able to be used. Like, nah, we need people to be separated so they can hone in on who they are instead of them trying to convince us that we are all the same type of people. No, not at all. That's something you got to think about. Nah, that's something you got to think about. They got us all together trying to get, but it's like, no, to know about that Asian culture and all that stuff, they need to be around their people. They need to own in on that shit. So when we learn about it more, they should never lose the art of their hereditary, you know, the people that come before them, their ancestors. Nah, we need to know ours. And those people need to know theirs, and they do theirs. Now, as long as we can get along, that's what I'm rooting for. But that shouldn't be the That shouldn't be the whole thing. Like, nah, the expectations, that we all should just get together, get along, and that's what y'all expect. Like, no, why would y'all expect that? This has never been done before. We've never put everything together and said exist. That's just not how it's never been. That's actually been the recipe for chaos in all time, in all history. So what are we really trying to teach people out here? There was a study done saying that black people were way up better off when they were segregated. And I can see how the mix could affect some certain things, just like they would make there was the owner, then the slave, then the house Negro type shit. Like, you getting into that slippery slope phase where you can go left or right, you know what I mean? And you'll turn on your people. So, I don't know. No hate speech or nothing like that. I'm just saying, like, I love other races, every single one of them. But that's where things start getting so messed up. Think of the president run. They talking about, are you black or are you Indian? Really? It doesn't matter. But that tells you how important race is sometimes. And people's background. They're trying to use that against her to run for president. Now, I'm not saying that's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. I really don't think it should be boosted up to us. Not at all. I don't think that should be the main thing that everybody should be focused on. I'm focused on the policy and what she really talking about. That's what I want to know on this Friday night. What is she really talking about? And I ain't even gonna go into it too much longer. But what I was saying is, if you can lie to yourself, you can lie to anyone. If you can lie to yourself, you can lie to anybody. When you look in that mirror, if it's not who you truly are, you're lying. Down low, you want to, I'm sorry, my dog was scratching, but you want to do this, but you're really doing that, and because other people's opinion of you, or, you trying to be accepted, like, yeah, you not being you. And I don't know why that's doing that here. Let me stop that and I'll switch it myself. Yeah. The real mirror is how you treat people. The real mirror is how you go out there and treat people. Cause you can put your face on, you can do all that, but when you ain't really feeling good inside, it's hard to feel good. You know what I mean? Some people good at it, but when you feeling bad, you treat people bad. And you know it. That's like gotta be true. Cause when I feel good, I treat people good. And when I feel bad, I don't treat people to, if they really touch me, I got you. But for the most part, yeah, that's just, if I'm being honest, and if we being honest, yeah. We like to feel good because we feel like we treat other people good when we feel good, because we selfish with our happiness, as you should be. Congratulations, right? You had to take my shades off. I'm like, yo, hold on. It's getting deep right now. But yeah, we are how we treat people. We literally, and what if we just think we are what we see? How funny would that be if the mirror changed on us? We go out there, we do all this to think this is who we are seeing when we walk outside, and the mirror played you the whole fucking time. Like, yo, the mirror done played you the whole time. We thinking that the mirror working on our side. We out here getting all nice and dressed up and all that stuff. But nah, the whole time the mirror got you putting a clown face on, and you go outside, go to work, go with your friends, go to school, all that, driving in a car. And I really do think some people be delusional with the mirror. They will most absolutely take it too fucking far. Almost every time. Like, yo, what are you wearing? What type of wig you got? What type of face mask, non-Halloween fucking party are you going to? What are you wearing? Why are you wearing that? Sometimes that shit just be funny, man. You just gotta laugh at some people. And I don't feel no money. You gotta laugh at some people sometimes. Like, yo, what are you doing, bro? What you got going on right now, man? Come on, knock it off, bro. But yeah, that mirror is scary. That mirror get real scary, man. It get real scary. I think the mirror is a result of your traumas. What if I'm right about that? The mirror is a result of your traumas. All the trauma and stuff you experienced, what they said was ugly, what they said, how you should look, what this person thought it would that, like, and that stuff that really fucked with us and stuck with us, and now we've corrected that, and then we're being accepted among our peers, but what if we psyched ourselves out? You understand? What What if that? What if that? What if the mirror's working against us? Like I said, whole time I got the toboggan. Let me put the shade. Okay, the glasses and all that, and I go outside and it's a clown suit. What if, right? What if? Damn. That's something to think about. That's absolutely something to think about. But I got my book here. You see that shit say top secret now. Let me get into some shit. All right. Yeah, let me get into some shit. Cause I'm telling you, we about to go deep, right? We about to go deep. I'm about to really talk my shit on y'all. I'm gonna stop playing like all this shit perfect. Cause all this shit ain't perfect. I be fucking up sometimes. Now sometimes I come out unscripted and I get it done. An hour 20. Those is like Jordan dropping triple dimes. You feel what I'm saying? Like triple dimes, triple doubles. I'm sorry, I said triple dimes. Yeah, triple doubles, nigga. When I come through here, one take it, an hour 20 minutes, and I'm giving you bars and flowing. You just high with me. Yeah, you take a random little high trip with me. How high I talk, cause I get high sometimes, and I'll talk to myself, and I'll be like, this would be a perfect podcast. Like I'm coming up with some shit, like just in my existence and from my atmosphere, what I am envisioning and processing, it is entertaining, and I feel like I can ideate some crazy analogies and deliver them with exigence. Come on.
Bruh.
Come on. That was pretty good. Knock it off. But yeah, I tell you, that mirror will lie to you every time, bro. Because that mirror don't tell us who we really are. Who we really are might be without that mirror. Take for instance for women, if they ain't have no mirror before they had to get ready and all that, wouldn't that be a problem? Take the mirror away from the women completely and entirely, and watch what happens. I'm waiting too, nigga. I don't know what's gonna happen. I just want to know, like, yo, that would be tragic. That would be tragic, cause they the ones who use that mirror the most, and dare I say, they be hella delusional sometimes. Sorry, I'm a ladies man. I know a lot of ladies in my life. It's majorly, that's what I say, a ladies man in that sense. I know women and a lot of different type of them. I'm a ladies man. I've been blessed to be around them my whole life and understand a lot about them and how they operate and how they move. Yeah. And they abuse, like, if a mirror was gone tomorrow, they would be the most panicked. They be running around here like they say, like a chicken with their head cut off. That's them. Guaranteed. Like,
what the fuck?
Tripping. Go to that bathroom, hit that corner like,
This motherfucker.
come on, knock it off. That's exactly what would happen. But yeah, that mirror, and them not having that mirror, like I said, the chaos, the panic that they would be in. But for men, I feel like we would adjust, cause that mirror does something else for us. We look in that mirror and we try to get that shit together as natural and organic as we can and build it up from the bottom. Like, that's what we do. That's what we do. It's if a man go out there with makeup and shit, you get, just saying, from a man born in 1992, you getting laughed at. They gonna joke about you. You got makeup on. You got a fake hairline. You got a fake beard. And I ain't saying it's wrong or nothing, but you get joked for it. You nigga, you do for about 2-3 of them. Nigga, you gonna get laughed at. You can get offended. That's what they supposed to do. Jokes is supposed to offend somebody when they acting up, man. Somebody need to tell them, knock it off, bro. You doing too much. And we gonna be the one to let your ass know you doing too much right now. Yeah, you looked in that mirror today and was fucking playing around. And yeah, I mean, no, we gonna tell your ass. And you can get mad all you want to, but I bet your ass won't do it again. And if you do it again, believe we got 3 times more jokes for your ass. Don't keep doing that. That's just how we was raised. That's the type of shit we was on. That's it. Jokes. Offensive jokes. Offensive talk. Because we need it. You need somewhere to get that shit off. You take that shit away, man. Can you imagine what people would do? Like we can't even say type of shit no more because they gonna get offended. Like, you getting offended, nigga? Like, come on, man. Offended? That's what we saying? You might as well write a pink slip. Oh, what are we talking about? You offended? Nigga, I ain't never said I'm offended in my life. I would have said it another way, so some people might say I'm offended, but I'm offended. I'm not offended by nothing. By being offended allows you to control my emotions. I'm not offended by nothing. Hell, I expected you to act like that. I expected you to treat me some type of way because it's usually those situations. I expect that. Matter of fact, I expect it. We go to some places and what we expect happens to us happens. And we want to complain. Like, no, I'm not going to get in my emotions about that shit. By coming here, I expected this shit to happen. It happened, but I'm not going to let my emotions control this situation. I expected this. So I'm going to act accordingly. When I expected it, I had a plan. When I expected it, I had an execution. Yeah. When I expected it, I had an execution. Already. But maybe I'm getting a little off topic and we'll dial ourselves back in. Let's dial ourselves back in. Because tonight's talk is about the mirror. We look in that mirror. My boy Elite told me, he said, the mirror ain't gonna smile first. And that talk so much, that shit meant so much. I'm like, yeah, bro was absolutely right. The mirror ain't gonna smile first. You gotta do it first. And by you putting that in that mirror and that reflection coming back, hit you in the face, smiling too. It's like an everlasting, like, we feeling it though. Like, I'm smiling, you smiling, we smiling, just like that. You got somebody else with you. That's the benefit of the mirror. What's the benefit of it? Because there is a negative to mirrors. Sometimes we look at that motherfucker too much. And when we do that, you need to test your mirror time. Like they say, screen time. That came from mirror time, I'm sure. Looking yourself in that mirror for too long, like, yo, you need to be looking at some other shit. You need to be in tune with everybody else in the environment, the situation, things you need to be working on, books, this, that, whatever, skills. You need to be looking at some other shit. You don't need to be looking at yourself all the time because don't worry about that. That's just your identity. That's just... like, you got a vessel, you got a certain type of vessel. That's so people can describe your vessel. You understand? And sometimes that's going to give you benefits. Sometimes in certain situations and lanes, that's going to give you, I would say, not, unbenefits. Fuck it. Unbenefits, and you got to be in them specific circumstances and you got to excel. And when you do, your story is way more better than just a typical or normal type of story. People who had it better than you and started off. Yo, the worse your story starts off, the greater the finish it can be. Cause if I'm already fucked up when I come out, I'm trying to shoot for the moon. I'm shooting, you know what I mean? I'm trying to be the greatest at some shit to show y'all I came from, y'all was here, nigga. I was here, you know what I mean? Like, and I came up over, yeah, pop your shit. I get you. I'm with you. I'd buy your book, I'd read it. Cause there's something in there that what you did can motivate me, yeah. Yeah. But that mirror, don't let it get you fucked up. Basically, don't let that mirror get you fucked up. Cause it can. And another thing, the mirror is your habits. Yeah. The mirror, what I said, the mirror is your habits, dog. The mirror, that's your habits. When you look in that mirror and you ain't like what you seeing, that's your habits. That's all it is. Including your diet. The mirror is your diet. That's what it is. When you look in that mirror and you going through what you going through, in that mirror, the mirror is your actions, your habits, your diet. The mirror is telling you who you really are. The mirror will tell you that. Go look in that mirror. Some people need to look in that mirror more often. Even though there's a couple of people, I think the people who look in the mirror the most might have the most need to change up, possibly. Possibly. I might be right, I might be wrong. But the need to not even want to or need to look in the mirror. Cause you know, that's what I'm saying. For the shout out to the people that don't even need to look in the mirror. They know who they are. They know what they look like, but they're using something beyond what you see to attract you and to keep you around and to make you fuck with them. It's like you don't even, all this you see, you don't even, without that, I'm still him. I still can get it done for you. I can still show you things you ain't never seen, teach you something you never heard. Like, yeah, I'm him. I can still do that for you. Yeah. And I know I got lost somewhere along the line, man. Damn. Because it was some shit I was talking about, man. But yeah, the mirror is your habits. Let me go back to that. The mirror is your habits. Let me go back to that because I'm on a roll. I feel like I'm heating up right now. Like, yeah, the mirror is your habits. The mirror is what the fuck you wake up and choose to do every single day, and the mirror ain't gonna lie to you. I'm telling you that. I start off saying the mirror is a liar, but the mirror is a liar only because when we come at it from a certain perspective, you know, when we just trying to impress and all that, nah. But as we get older, we realize, oh, the mirror is actually the truth. The mirror told me what I've been eating. The mirror gonna tell you what you've been eating for the past 20, 10, 15, 5 years. Don't matter. The last 15, 20, 30, 50 pounds, the mirror gonna tell you what you've been eating and what the fuck you have been doing. You have been slacking. The mirror will tell you that. The mirror will tell you, hey, bro, you gotta get some more money. You gotta get up. You know what I mean? Because our appearance is damn near everything. A lot of people, not everybody, but like I said, we go through this phase where we don't know. Then we feel like we got a fear of missing out. Then we get it. And then we graduate and say, damn, we don't even need this shit. That's the graduation. That's it. The FOMO effect. Fuck it. Call it the FOMO effect. Yeah. Let's run with that. Why not? But yeah, the mirror is your habits. All the way. 100%. Change your habits. If you start doing what you normally do, hey, something gonna happen there. Y'all trying to use this medicine to reverse aging. Like, yo, just do the reverse aging habits. Who can like you can't disagree with that. Do the reverse aging habits and you will excel exponentially with exigence. Yeah, I believe that. I believe it. Or the mirror is when life smacks you in the face. Wow. Come on. Wake your ass up. Look in that mirror. Look at what we have done to ourselves. Look in that mirror. Look what we have done to ourselves. You know who we once were? Or once we once thought we could be? The mirror gonna go, bruh. This ain't who we said we was gonna be. This ain't who we thought we was gonna be, bruh. This ain't it. This ain't us. This ain't who I thought. Like, that mirror is your team right there. And you gonna have to love that motherfucker in that mirror no matter how it get. The mirror, something like I said, the mirror can be your trauma. It can be. It's ways to get out of that and realize you gotta be who you are, and you can't let some shit define you. That shit is real. Some people hear that and it just rolls off the, no, you can't let some shit define you. You gotta defy them odds. You got to be like, that shit happened to me, and I realized that shit happened to me, and it's bad. And it almost fucked me up. It almost took me out. But my story is just greater. That's all it is. My story now is just greater. I'm gonna show them I overcame this. I'm gonna show them I have figured some shit out, and I know how to help the next person, and I'm not gonna let that shit or anybody else who goes through that stop them, because you could just follow my little blueprint right here for $20. You pay us monthly, and I got you with it. Nah, I'm fucking with you. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? The mirror is, it's like it's beneficial, but it's a negative motherfucker too, ain't it? It's a negative little thing too. We love that mirror. All these selfies we taking pictures of ourselves. all over the streets. All over the streets, all in the clubs, all at dinner, nigga, at school, at the bus stop, nigga, at the crib. Hey, that's just what we doing with the phones now. And you know what motivates us the most? What we see on our phones. And what makes us envy the most? What we see on our phones. That FOMO effect I'm talking about comes specifically from the phones. Look what everybody else, got, and look what everybody else is doing. Woo! That's what I do. Woo! Woo! Hey, I'm telling you, the phones are the problem sometimes. Because now we can look at ourselves all the time. And while you looking at yourself, what you think you're doing to yourself? Boosting your ego or tearing it down? It can either go one way or the other. That's it. Most people don't pull out them phones and look at themselves just to see if they got a booger in their nose or some mustard in their mustache or something. You know what I mean? Some bull. Like, nah. When they look at them phones, a lot of the time they're looking at themselves. Looking, take a picture, boom, this, that. All right, cool. This look good. Got you. Think about it. The phones control us. They've been saying that. So I'm all over the place with this because it's like I wrote so much down in such a short period of time. I can't even revisit these type of thoughts like without going down what I would call top secrets. You see it. What I would call my cheat sheet. Fuck it. Cheat sheet. Sound like a good name. Let's see here. Oh, I wrote in here, I said, the mirror is when you are all alone with no mirrors, right? The mirror is when you are all alone with no mirrors at all. That's the real mirror. No mirror. That's it. Top secret shit. The real mirror is no mirror. Because you know who you are. You don't even have to see yourself. That's how certain you gotta be. You know who you are. I don't even need to see the mirror. I don't even need to see the mirror. That's hard. That is hard. Oh, this is another bar. I said, the mirror is the lie you tell yourself. Is the lie you tell yourself or the person you try to be. That's it. I already said that though, huh? Yeah, man. The mirror can be all your worst memories. Sometimes what you do in that mirror, like, you'll have to go to it and relive. Like, just think of them people who made a bad decision and messed up their face or this, that. Like, when they look in that mirror, they gonna see it and think of it every time. It's like a QR code and the link just pop, and you just instantly go there. It's a memory you could just click with that QR code there. That scar on the face or that this or this did, like, whatever. The reason I ain't got no tooth right there is like, it's gonna just trigger a memory just like that. And that link can either be a good link or a bad link. Good link or a bad link. That's all I know. If there was ever no mirrors ever invented in this world, like never invented, how will we treat ourselves differently? Just in closing, I'm just thinking out there, throwing that one out there. If there was no mirrors ever created to see a reflection, no cameras, because I've always said the camera has been the greatest invention ever. The camera. Above all else, the camera. What we've done with a camera, and I would say that it would sound like that coming from me, but the greatest invention ever was that camera. Oh my gosh, to be able to see ourselves and put ourselves in situation and do this to ourselves and manipulate our image, like that has been the single most powerful, I would say, invention. But what if it was never invented, the camera? What if we was living in a world where there was no cameras? How would we treat each other? How would that world work? How would that world be? No mirrors, no cameras. No reflections of ourselves. Will we judge people based on more what's internal than external? Because hell, we could think, hey, I don't know what's too good. I could be, or maybe I'm, you know what I mean? We wouldn't know unless other people told us, right? I'm just saying on that depression, how those people would be depressed, I guess. Just a question. In closing, I'm just throwing it out there. I could be wrong, but please like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think. If I was tripping this episode, if I was not, if I was on point, let me know it. Tell me what, and I'm sorry y'all see this. My baby got ruined somehow, some way. It's just not working. My other one, but yeah, that's that RE20. I don't know what happened to it. One of my favorite mics ever, just not working no more. Got to get the Shure. I went in a Shure on a podcast and it was lit. It sounded great. I'm like, I got to get a Shure. I'm for sure about that situation, that decision. But yeah, the mirror is a lie, man. Don't let that mirror lie to you. Don't fall for that trick in the mirror. It's gonna be good and it's gonna be bad. But make sure you're using that mirror for the right reasons instead of the wrong. That's all I'm saying. Because if you go in there lying to yourself, trying to please other people, I'm telling you, you'll never like who you see in the mirror. You'll like what they want you to be. And you don't want nobody to ever have that type of power over you. To be able to adjust what you go do in the mirror, to appease them and make them take you in and accept you. That's not ever going to be comforting in the future. You're never going to be able to cope with that and live with that. You know, you'll always be, you'll always do whatever they want you to do. They tell you, hey man, your hair look silly. You shouldn't wear it like that. Man, you better ignore everything they talking about. Don't even bring it up again. You're going to do what you want to do. As simple as that. And that's just an example. I'm just saying, not to get personal, but you got to use that and take that energy. Transfer that energy into whatever situation you got going on. And I'm telling you, you're going to be way more happier doing it that way. I used to be a victim of that. Of what people thought of me based off how I look, dress, and all that. So I was always thinking, all right, in 10 years, 5 years, 10 years, I'm going to be on this type. That's why I'm like, I was one of the early ones to get dreads. And a lot of people's like, you need to cut them. They look terrible, this, that, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, nah, I'm going to keep them. Watch, I'm going to keep them. And then all them people got dreads now. So it's just believing in yourself. Don't take the mirror too seriously. Don't let it judge you. Don't let it get you out of character. That's the main thing. Don't let that mirror get you out of character. Because you are a character. You are a creative player. You can define who you are. You in full customization of your build. Do whatever you want to do willingly. Hey, have a ball. But make sure you are comfortable when you look in that mirror. That's the main thing. Don't be cool. Be comfortable. Fucking around trying to be cool when you look in that mirror, that's gonna cost you a lot. Trying to look cool when you in that mirror is gonna cost you a lot. It's gonna cost you down there. Hey, you're gonna waste so much money trying to be cool. Be comfortable. Be comfortable in what you got, what you gonna be doing. You know what I mean? Like you ain't gotta, if you going to certain places, you don't need to have the Ferragamo, the Gucci and all. You ain't gotta do all that. What the fuck is you doing all that for these people? You know what the fuck you about to be? We about to go mountain hiking. What the fuck are you talking about Gucci? Like, yo, make sure you comfortable. Make sure your ass ain't gonna be sweating your ass off and then start complaining about like, yo. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. We just got to, don't take the mirror too seriously. I ain't gonna drag it on no longer because I'm looking at y'all can see I'm looking at my shit. Trying to pull it up. The mirror's a liar. Blah, 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 blah. I think I went over all this and I tried to get into it as good as I did when I first wrote it. But like you can say, this was all over the place and I was all over the place tonight. All over the place. I don't think I read that one though, but it said the mirror is when life smacks you in the face, man. And that's true. That's true too. But yeah, creative players, like my video, share this video. I need y'all, man. And I'm gonna keep providing this for you. I'm gonna keep bringing some more episodes, some more people, some more things are coming along. As you can see, we have landed in a new studio with we're gonna have some incredible guests coming on, and you can't brick by brick. That's all I'm saying. Brick by brick. Just watch what happened, man. That's it.